this viral video that went out on, I think it was Twitter. It was another one of those man/woman on the street interview things. And this was the question that was pointed to this, stunning and brave BIPOC female. What privileges do straight white men have that you don't? But it's the lead up that makes it even funnier when that question is asked.
All right, here we go.
Tired of straight white men having the power and everything, and it's like we as women of color, as like students at this university, like we're very much capable of certain things, and we don't have the same privileges that are offered to straight white men.
And I've been hearing that from a lot of the ladies that I've been talking to today. Talk to me about what some of those privileges are that, straight white men have that you don't have. Talk to me about that.
Specifics.
I don't really know. Have you ever experienced like a specific instance?
No, but I also need to go.
I know, I do need to go. I'm sorry.
Shocker.
All right, this is a prime example of them being told what to think
and not how to think.
And not how to think. You parrot the same shit into these women's heads full of mush and villainy, and they literally just parrot it back. Oh, patriarchy.
Oh, patriarchy. Evil straight white men. Everything's white supreme pizza. Being on time is white supreme pizza. You know the one that I heard earlier today? Somebody sent me a video on this. Toilets and plumbing are now white supreme pizza.
Yeah, here's another benefit you get from being a white dude. Did you know that 80% of all of the dead in all of the cemeteries of soldiers and servicemen who fought for this country were white?
Oh, such a privilege. Such a privilege to fight for a country that has now completely turned its back on its founding principles.
Correct. Yeah, it's bad.
Oh man, you could hook up a freaking like centrifuge or whatever you would want to call it, whatever it's called, to these dudes' graves, and you could probably power the United States on these motherfuckers spinning in there.
Yeah,
because this is
it's nuts.
This is bad, right?
This is real bad.
Gosh. Whew. It's just hilarious, and I love that as soon as specifics were involved, I gotta go.
Yeah.
I don't have an answer. I gotta go.
Yeah, because literally they don't have any facts.
They couldn't even refer to the bullshit that Peggy McIntosh wrote, which was nothing but anecdotes. Not a single thing was researched, not one thing was verified, not one thing was sourced. The origin of white privilege is literally one old white can't understand normal thinkers' opinion to try to ingratiate herself and glorify her own compassion to her stunning and brave BIPOC colleagues. That's how fucking pathetic this whole thing is.
Yep.
Amazing.
Insane. But yeah, I mean, I am not shocked at all that this dumb bitch said that shit.
I'm not shocked either. But it really lets you know the headspace that modern women are in nowadays. And so when you see answers like this, it's no surprise that we get stories like these.
Hang on. I mean, literally, these women of today are walking around with one huge brain housing disconnect. And then it's moved over to the gay community, the XY crosswires.
Yeah.
And they can't even determine if they're men or women.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, wow.
I mean, just think about how stupid this is. This occurred to me the other day, and I brought this up to a room full of moms, and every one of them was like, wow, people really are stupid. All right. We are now living in a country where we are supposed to see somebody pretending to be the opposite sex as something that is beyond criticism. You mention one thing other than glowing praise and affirmation, you're an istophobic.
I'm fine with that.
But if children dress up in a Halloween costume of a character that is anything other than their own native culture,
cultural appropriation.
Really?
Yeah. They just want to fight over stupid shit that doesn't matter.
Cultural appropriation bad, gender appropriation good.
Yeah. Listen, I love cultural appropriation. I love pizza. I love Chinese food. I love going to the Japanese steakhouse.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that ginger sauce is beyond good. I mean, I like to drive, German sports cars. And, I mean, it just is what it is. If that's cultural appropriation, you got me.
We used to all agree that variety was the spice of life. It's good to have a wide selection of things that you can enjoy and appreciate about other cultures because imitation, last I heard, is the most sincere form of flattery. Unless you're white.
Unless you're white. Yeah. And they want you to do nothing, sit in your house, and one day kill yourself because you're just racked with guilt for shit your ancestors did.
Watch Grunt Speak live every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern. And if you want to join Pop for Supporter Sundays, go to redonkulous.com/donate and make a monthly pledge. A link is in the Meat Gazer box.